Hello, and welcome back to People Skills Grow. Today we are going to talk about one of the most controversial, most misunderstood, and, when applied correctly, one of the most powerful concepts in the world of attraction: the power of ignoring a woman. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Ignoring sounds childish. It sounds manipulative. It sounds like a game. And if you do it the wrong way, it is all of those things. It is toxic, it is disrespectful, and it will ultimately destroy any chance of a real connection. But we're not talking about the wrong way. We're talking about the right way. We are not talking about the childish, silent treatment or playing cruel games with someone's emotions. We are talking about a profound mindset shift. We are talking about a form of ignoring that is not an act of manipulation, but a natural byproduct of genuine self-respect, a strong sense of purpose, and an unshakable inner confidence. The truth is, the man who is constantly available, constantly seeking validation, and constantly making a woman the center of his universe is often the man who gets taken for granted. The man who understands how to strategically and respectfully withdraw his attention, how to ignore the right way, is the man who creates intrigue, builds respect, and becomes a magnetic challenge. Today we are going to do a deep dive into the psychology of this powerful dynamic. We will draw a clear, bright line between toxic ignoring and attractive ignoring. We will break down why it works, and I will give you practical, ethical strategies for applying this principle to build your own value and, as a result, her attraction for you. The core principle: ignoring the behavior, not the person. This is the most important distinction we will make today. Toxic ignoring, the silent treatment, is a punitive, childish behavior used to punish someone. It's when you deliberately ignore direct communication, her texts, her calls, her presence, because you are angry or want to make her feel bad. This is manipulative and emotionally immature. It does not build attraction, it builds resentment and destroys trust. Attractive ignoring, strategic indifference, is not about punishing her. It's about prioritizing yourself. It is the natural result of having a life, a purpose, and high standards. You are ignoring the need for her constant validation. You are ignoring the impulse to be available 24/7. You are ignoring low effort or negative behavior. You are not ignoring her as a person, you are ignoring the unhealthy dynamics that kill attraction. The man who masters this is not playing a game. He is simply demonstrating, through his actions, that he is a man of high value with a life of his own. His attention is a valuable commodity, and it is earned, not freely given to just anyone or any behavior. The psychology. Why does this work? Strategic indifference is so powerful because it taps into several fundamental principles of human psychology. The principle of scarcity. We value what is rare. If your time and attention are always available, they are perceived as low value. If your time and attention are scarce because you are busy building your empire, pursuing your hobbies, and spending time with friends, then your attention becomes a valuable prize. When you give it to her, it means more. The power of a challenge. Humans are drawn to a challenge. We enjoy the process of earning something. If a man is too easy, too agreeable, and too available, there is no challenge. The pursuit is over before it begins. A man who is slightly out of reach, who has his own priorities, presents a healthy challenge that creates intrigue and desire. It demonstrates high value. A man who is always available signals that he has nothing else going on in his life. A man who is busy signals that he has a life full of purpose and passion. This is inherently more attractive. You are not waiting by the phone for her. You are inviting her to be a part of your already interesting life. It gives her space to wonder. Constant contact kills mystery. When you are not always present, you give her the mental space to think about you, to wonder what you're doing, and to miss your presence. This feeling of missing someone is a crucial ingredient for growing attraction. How to ignore the right way, 3 practical scenarios. Let's move from theory to practice. Here are 3 common scenarios where applying strategic indifference is the high-value move. Scenario 1, the texting game, ignoring the need for instant gratification. The nice guy treats texting like a game of tennis, where he has to return every shot instantly. He is always available, always responsive. The problem: she sends a low-effort text like, "Hey," or "YD." The low-value man, desperate for connection, jumps on it immediately with an enthusiastic, multi-sentence reply. He has rewarded her low effort with his high investment. Toxic ignoring. She asks a direct question, and you see it and deliberately don't answer for hours or days to play a game and make her sweat. This is just disrespectful. Attractive ignoring, the right way. You are genuinely busy. You are at the gym, working on a project, or out with friends. You see her "hey" text. You don't feel an anxious need to reply immediately. You finish what you are doing. An hour or 2 later, when you have a free moment, you respond. But you don't just say "hey" back. You respond in a way that elevates the conversation. Example response: "Just got back from the gym, barely survived leg day. Hope your Monday is less painful than mine." The impact: you have demonstrated that you have a life and priorities outside of her. You didn't reward her low-effort text instantly. You gave her space to wonder where you were. And when you did respond, you added value and gave her something more interesting to reply to. You have ignored the impulse for instant gratification, and in doing so, have raised your own value. Scenario 2. The social media trap. Ignoring the need for digital validation. The low-value man uses social media as a tool to constantly monitor her and seek her attention. He likes her photo 30 seconds after she posts it. He watches every single one of her stories. He is a constant presence in her digital life. The problem: this behavior signals that you have too much free time and that you are overly invested way too early. It kills all mystery. She knows you're always watching. Toxic ignoring. She posts something you know is important to her, and you deliberately don't engage with it to punish her or make a point. Attractive ignoring, the right way. You are not living on social media. You might see her post, you might not. You don't feel the need to be the first person to like it. You don't watch every story she posts. Your engagement is unpredictable and scarce. Maybe you'll like 1 photo a week. Maybe you'll respond to a story with a funny, witty comment once every 2 weeks. The impact? Your validation becomes more powerful because it is rare. She doesn't know when it's coming. When you do engage, it feels more meaningful because she knows you're not just another guy who likes everything she posts. You are ignoring the constant low-value digital chatter and choosing to engage only when you have something genuine or fun to add. Scenario 3. Unfavorable behavior. Ignoring the negative to reward the positive. This is the most advanced and important application of this principle. You use your attention as a tool to shape the dynamic of the relationship. You reward the behavior you want to see more of with your presence and attention, and you withdraw your attention from behavior you don't. The problem: she is being flaky, consistently late, or disrespectful. The low-value man accepts this behavior. He waits for her when she's 30 minutes late. He lets her cancel plans at the last minute without consequence. He is afraid to lose her, so he accepts her disrespect. Toxic ignoring. She does something you don't like, and you give her the silent treatment for 3 days, refusing to talk about it. Attractive ignoring, the right way. This is about setting and enforcing boundaries with your attention. Scenario: she cancels a date at the last minute with a flimsy excuse. Low-value response. "Oh, okay, no problem. We can do it another time. Let me know when you're free." He has just rewarded her flakiness. High-value response. "That's unfortunate. I was looking forward to it. Let me know when you figure out your schedule." The impact. His response is calm and direct. He doesn't get angry, but he has subtly withdrawn his energy. He did not immediately offer up more of his time. He has placed the responsibility back on her to make the next move. He is now ignoring her in the sense that he is not going to chase her or fill up her schedule after she has disrespected his time. He is going back to living his awesome life, and if she wants to be a part of it, she will have to show more respect and investment. This is how you teach people how to treat you, and it is incredibly attractive. So let's be clear. The power of ignoring her is not about being cold, cruel, or manipulative. It is the ultimate expression of self-respect. It's about ignoring the anxious voice in your own head that tells you that you need to be constantly available and constantly seeking her approval. The right way to ignore is to be so focused on your own mission, your own purpose, and your own life that you naturally become less available. Your attention becomes a valuable gift that you give freely, but not cheaply. You ignore low-effort communication. You ignore the constant stream of social media. And you ignore behavior that is disrespectful of your time and your standards. When you do this, you are not playing a game. You are demonstrating that you are a man of value. You are creating the space for mystery, for challenge, and for her to wonder about you. You are, in essence, ignoring the unhealthy dynamics of neediness and creating the foundation for a healthy dynamic of mutual respect. And that is a powerful, attractive force that no woman can truly resist. If you found this deep dive helpful, please do me a favor and click the like button and subscribe to People Skills Pro for more practical advice on building a better life. Thank you for listening.